Yeah, it should be. We already called it out. We actually flipped the coin between Devin Haney and Shakur. We don't really care. Everybody was getting on Tank about he never asked for the big fights. If you look at Tank, Tank sit there and said the time is now. You know what I'm saying? Them guys is the only guys that are they really willing to take that fight? Are they gonna outprice themselves? Or they're gonna take the fight? I'm old school. If I really think I'm gonna beat somebody, take the money and run with it. Let's fight. If you notice when we fought for Floyd now, we took every fight they threw at us. You know what I'm saying? We did what they asked. That's what the company, that's what you do. I train my guys and I tell my guys, you train, you fight, you get paid. We take care of the rest of everything else. You know what I'm saying? Look where it put us at. You know, we at the top of our game right now. So right now, we just trying to see what's next, to see who's going to sign the contract to make them moves. No, I mean, you can't. You already hear them running their mouth.
Yeah, we know.
You already hear them running their mouth. When we pass that see, this time Tank can pass the contract to him. You know what I'm saying? And say, look, I'm going to give you everything you want. Take the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them will say, I want the fight, but do they truly want the fight? You know what I'm saying? All them doing all this talking to try to get up on our skin. We don't get down like that. We don't bother nobody. When it's time to fight, we're going to show you what we're about.
As talk surrounding Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, and Shakur Stevenson continues to intensify, Calvin Ford has now made a major decision regarding Tank's future. Meanwhile, Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis believes fighters view Davis differently once the pressure of a real fight sets in. Both argue Davis now brings a far more dangerous and aggressive style that opponents must deal with every round.
But when the fight is made and the fight about to happen,
Tank is not playing this Murray Matt.
He know what time
that bell ring.
1 minute you on this side, 1 minute he is. So.
When that bell ring, Tank ain't playing this Murray Matt. That motherfucker punch.
None of that tap tap.
No
like
tap,
you
tap.
see it at the U.
No tap. He not swatting flies in that motherfucker.
I know what they're doing. They're just trying to make a fight. They're trying to make a fight. You know what I'm saying? They're not making the money Tank making. You know what I'm saying? You know, again.
But he can box. But I can't stress enough. Every fighter get hit. They get hit every round.
At the same time, Kenny Ellis suggests Haney feels more comfortable criticizing Davis because he knows Davis is unlikely to move up and weight. Ellis argues that the size difference removes the real danger of a fight happening, making it easier for Haney to speak confidently from a distance.
It's boxing, you know. He got a right to his opinion. You know, Tank ain't coming up to 47, so, you know, he can talk because he ain't got to worry about it. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Tank is not that big of a person, so he's not in size stature. He's not that big, so he gonna talk shit because he ain't got to face him. You know,
right?
It's like being on the block. You don't come out when certain people on the block, but when that person get locked up and go away, now you tough on the block because you don't have to worry about him. He's gone now. You know, same scenario, just like the street.
Adding to the discussion, Bill Haney makes it clear that Davis remains one of the main targets on Haney's list moving forward. As talk around the matchup continues to build, Haney hints that 2026 could become the moment where the pressure finally shifts toward making the fight happen.
But Debo is looking for him, and he's on the list. So let's see if 2026 you can't influence your man to be more.
Expanding his thoughts, Oscar de la Hoya praises Davis as a fearless and highly skilled fighter capable of adapting inside the ring against any style. De la Hoya believes Davis's willingness to engage, take risks, and pursue action is a major reason why fans continue viewing him as one of boxing's biggest stars.
Just do not know because Tank, like I said, is very skillful. He's a beast. He knows how to figure you out. But one thing about Tank, which I love, and this is why he's going to be great, because he fights. And when you fight, you're going to get hit. And when you fight, you're going to get hit and you might get knocked out. But that's the beauty about Tank.
That's why
he
they love
fights, and that's why they love him. That's a perfect example.
Right.
Tank Davis is a star.
Still, Haney believes a future fight with Davis continues growing into one of the sport's biggest matchups because of the attention both fighters bring. Haney also remains confident the fight will eventually happen as both continue competing at the top level of boxing.
When it comes on that aspect, and what do you think of that fight with Gervonta Davis just in general?
Yeah, I mean the numbers. I know when the numbers come out, the numbers did very well. The gate did very well. I proved that I'm a draw in the sport of boxing. I proved that the people want to see me. They come out, they support, and you know, me and Tank is a massive fight, and you know, it's gonna happen sooner than later.
However, Davis questions why Haney's camp continues mentioning his name so frequently, arguing that the constant talking is being used to cover doubts about Haney's mentality. Davis believes the real issue is whether Haney can match that same energy once the pressure shifts inside the ring.
I mean, I don't know, because you always see interviews with my name, and this you probably pushing 60. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool, but why you keep mentioning me?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
How your son to do something like that? Because his son ain't really. His son ain't really like that. You know what I mean? That's why he got to do all the talk. He got to do all the woofing at the mouth. You know what I mean?
Right.
His son ain't soft ass nigga.
Okay. I like that.
Breaking down the stylistic side, Greg Hackett sees a fight between Davis and Haney would become a highly tactical battle where both fighters are pushed beyond their usual comfort zone. Hackett argues the matchup would be decided by subtle adjustments and mental sharpness because neither man is likely to leave many clear opportunities available.
Here's the thing, that's going to really be a chess match if they fight. The reason is because you're not going to be able to get away with what you just did to the last guy. That's going for both, right? The thing is, both of them going to have to go into their skill set and really find tricks and really find great timing, really find great reflexes to pull it off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we talk about power when it comes to Tank, but Tank know we're gonna have to do more fucking with Dev, because Dev's not gonna give himself away. At the same time, Tank not gonna give himself away. You know what I mean? So they definitely gonna play chess if they fight. Now,
Moreover, Hackett argues that the physical and stylistic differences between Davis and Haney are what make the matchup so difficult to predict. Hackett argues Haney has the discipline and intelligence to control distance effectively, while Davis possesses the speed and power to completely shift the fight the moment he closes the gap.
another thing is, Tank is small, is a shorter man, moving faster, but with a bigger punch. So Dev got to be a little careful on the inside, try to keep things on the outside. Because of that, Tank got to try to find his way on the inside. But he's going to have to do it quickly. You can't second guess. And that's why it's a 50-50 fight. Dev has shown me in that last fight, he's smart enough and disciplined enough to do the things he would have to do to beat a Tank. But Tank is the same way. So it's hard to pick. That's a great fight.
Adding another perspective, Zab Judah and Corey Spinks views Haney should not be pushed aside while discussions around future mega fights continue to grow. Both argue that Haney remains a dangerous and legitimate threat in the division despite the attention surrounding other major names like Davis.
Don't forget, Corey, we got Devin Haney still in there. We still got a monkey wrench that's in there. Devin Haney's not just...
We ain't gonna throw him to the dog.
Yeah, we can't just, you know what I'm saying? We gotta still keep the elaboration, the factor that Haney's still there, you know what I'm saying? And he does possess a threat, you know, in that whole thing right there. But